We have reached the number 10 in our 1060 challenge to house 10 youth within 60 days. I'm so appreciative to the leadership of Pastor Kelvin Sauls and the congregation of Holman United Methodist Church for helping us to create a welcoming home atmosphere to stabilize our youth and young adults in housing. Thank you, Holman United Church, for providing all of the welcome home baskets for our youth and young adults, and more so, thank you for helping us to create a sense of belonging for our young people. It means so much to us to have a village who are in partnership with us to make sure that not only do our youth feel whole, but they can realize their potential as well as their possibilities. Thank you. 1060 Chapel.
I am Reverend Kelvin Sauls, and I have the privilege of serving as the senior pastor at Holman United Methodist Church in Los Angeles, California. As a congregation at Holman United Methodist Church, we are very, very committed to finding ways of being a hub of hope and healing and a center for wellness and wholeness. To that end, it was important for us as a congregation to participate in so many different ways and on so many different levels in advocacy to pass Measure H. And the importance of that was because as a congregation it was important for us to display our commitment to the prevention of homelessness, intervention with people who are experiencing homelessness, and then also to see how we can contribute to the elimination of homelessness. And the 1060 opportunity provided us with the awesome privilege of working with our young people, of working with Sanctuary of Hope, and to see how we can actually provide housing, for 10 young people, and in so doing to assess in this process for this opportunity what specifically can we do. And so through our assessment we then realized that we can at least engage in the ministry of radical hospitality by providing welcome baskets for the young people at Sanctuary of Hope. And so the exciting part for us now was, as we were talking about, okay, what missional project will we take up for the Lenten season, not just as individuals, but as a congregation. The 1060 project was the one that basically landed at our doorstep. It came at the right time. It came at the right season for us to be able to take up this as a mission project. And so we started working with our social action and advocacy ministry, as well as our Lenten task force, as well as our homeless, our task force on ending homelessness, to see how we can begin to inform the congregation about this particular project and explain to the congregation that this is how we can move towards the implementation of this legislation that we just passed called Measure H. The congregation got very, very excited. Why? Because we made the project practical and accessible. We asked Sanctuary of Hope to provide us with a list of what the young people will need to start off, to have a head start for moving into an apartment. And so Sanctuary of Hope did the needs assessment, and they provide us with the information, and then we then communicated that information to the congregation in terms of what are the items that were needed. We even had them quantify the cost for these items, so that if somebody didn't want to go out and buy any of this, they can just make a financial contribution. And so that just took off like wildfire. Folk were excited. The congregation was very, very engaged in it, because again, it allowed a liturgical season to become incarnational. Every congregation can do something to end youth homelessness by 2020.